Hey vinyl community, this is Jeff back. This is a salute to Bobby Gass. He wants us to show our Stones, so here we go. Original mono. It's one Stones album that I have framed. A couple of later stereo reissues. This is Rolling Stones number 2. It was a UK release. These are gonna fall all over me. 12x5 stereo. Sorry about the glare, folks. I didn't want to take all the covers off of these. And this one is a mono. Stereo now. Mono now. December's Children mono. December stereo. Out of Our Heads stereo. This is Out of Our Heads mono. I think it's a UK. This is a beautiful copy. Big Hits, High Tide and Green Grass. Love that picture on the back. This is a Canadian Aftermath, which is essentially the same track listing as the US. Of course, US and UK had a different track listing. I prefer the UK, but got live if you want it. Through the Past Darkly, Volume 2. Compilation, of course, a great one. Between the Buttons stereo. A little rough on the cover. Between the Buttons mono. Flowers. It's an original 3D of the Satanic Majesty's Request. Beggar's Banquet. Original Let It Bleed, 69. This I think is an 80, I want to say 86 maybe reissue. My favorite live album of all time. Get your yayas out. We had a box set of it that came out in 2009. On here are 3 LPs, 3 CDs, and a DVD. Awesome set. Has some of the openers too. B.B. King, Ike and Tina Turner. Great set. Not an original, but an early Sticky Fingers with a real zipper. My favorite album of all time. This is an original Exile, but it does not have the postcards. This is a later reissue of Exile. Fantastic double LP comp, Hot Rocks. Fantastic picture on the back. More Hot Rocks, phased, Big Hits and phased cookies. Original Goat's Head Soup, looking for the deluxe reissue of this in September, which is going to have a double LP of Brussels Affair. It's a live show, famous live show from Brussels, 1973. It's only rock and roll. Made in the Shade, I think this is a compilation from 73. Metamorphosis, this is what's playing quietly, I hope, in the background. Black and Blue. Love You Live. Love side 3 of this, which is from the Elma Combo Club in Toronto. 30 Greatest Hits. Original Some Girls with all the original faces before they were threatened with lawsuits. So they took the faces off. This is a reissue of them without those faces. One of the first albums I ever had. This was a Christmas gift of mine when I was a kid, 1980. Emotional Rescue. Another compilation, Sucking in the 70s. Bear with me, folks. Tattoo You. Probably their last great album in my opinion. Still Life, live US tour from 1981. Undercover. Dirty Work. It's a 12-inch single, Harlem Shuffle. I've recently shown these 1988 Russian unofficial compilations from the one and only Bobby Gass. Thanks again, Bobby. Return to Greatness in 1989, massive world tour with Steel Wheels. Again in 94 with the Voodoo Lounge. This is a recent half-speed remaster. Finally was able to get a copy of this, Bridges to Babylon. This was from 1980, or what was it? 97. And this is it's a 12-inch single with bonus roll, Soul Solution mix of Anybody Seen My Baby. This is an original pressing, still sealed, of Bigger Bang. Never opened it because I had the CD. It's an okay album, but just haven't opened it. More recently, blues cover album Blue and Lonesome. This is a fantastic record. Takes you back to their roots, which they do so well. On the Air, this is early live tracks, mostly. Previously unreleased stuff, I believe, without glancing and confirming at the moment. And the last one I have to show you here, this is a compilation that was part of RSD in Canada. There was a bunch of record stores who went together to have this compilation put together. It was pressed in Canada and it was given, I don't know how many copies they pressed, but you spend X amount of money, and the record stores that went in on this had copies for their customers. So neat little thing that they tossed in for free. So there you go, Rolling Stones. Thanks for watching, folks. Bye.